unrock this special edition, Music Plus TV, because I have Chris here from IAMX in the studio. Thank you for joining me today, Chris.
Hello.
Are you very excited to be here live?
It's really fun and chaotic and a bit of a mess, and I love that.
Yeah, that's the good vibe when it's a live feeling. It's like you're getting ready to go on stage and perform,
it is.
right?
The adrenaline's kicking in already.
I feel it. I'm just sitting next to you and I can feel it.
Hey.
Hopefully
Hey,
everyone out there can feel it too, and you should definitely get on your AOL Instant Messenger and IM us, talk to Chris and myself and ask, hey, what's going on? We love IMX. I'm a Sneaker Pimp fan, whatever you want to say. It's on your AOL Instant Messenger, Music Plus TV. Are you ready to interact with the fans?
Come to me, baby.
That's what we like to hear. So, all right. Right off the bat, you came here to the States this time around to play South by Southwest,
Yep.
right? And how was that performance?
It was brilliant. We had a great show. First night we got there, and I stayed there for 5 days watching the bizarre festival unfold.
Wasn't it fun, though, seeing the other bands, you know? And
Yeah, kind of. I didn't really get a chance to see that many bands, but it's such a strange festival. There's too many bands.
it's very
So
chaotic,
it's a bit
speaking of
a head fuck,
chaos.
and you
Yeah.
kind of can't really I don't know, deal
Enjoy
with it.
yourself,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's not like you're going to a club and then you're like, okay, I'm just going to chill here for the next 4 hours and
Yeah.
check out every band. You have to
Yeah.
run around.
Yeah, I think you have to be quite spontaneous and just walk down the street, and if something interesting, comes out of the club, then you
Yeah,
go.
because they have, like, in Austin, I love the vibe of the city of Austin, and like they have the doors open for all the bars and the pubs,
Yeah.
so you can hear music from one venue right to the next.
It's
It
a really
all
good
goes
spirit.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where did you play in Austin? What were some of the venues that you played?
We played in a place called Elysium, which is a really good kind of trashy, dirty bar.
Just the way you like it.
Yeah, just the way I like it. And we played a gallery called Gallery Lombardi, which was put together by these kids, the really interesting kids, and they were just fans of the band, and they wanted to kind of launch their artwork. So that was really,
Oh,
really
so you
cool.
played like a special
Yeah.
performance for
Yeah.
that gallery.
Yeah, I
Wow,
really
that's
enjoyed
cool.
that.
That's pretty spontaneous, right?
It was, yeah. We had to find a PA and put it together and sort of really, I don't know, be quite clever with our construction.
But I'm sure it sounded amazing.
I hope
we
so.
want to hear from you. How about we say,
You
hey,
tell
hey
me, you
fans,
tell me.
you were in Austin at South by Southwest. Tell us how it sounded.
Yeah.
But
Be gentle.
I saw you the other night here in LA at Safari Sam's. Great performance.
Thank you.
Sold out show, right?
Yeah.
And tonight, right, you're playing there once again. You couldn't get
Yeah.
enough. You're like, hey, bring me back.
No, I know. We really want to stay with you guys. And I don't know. It's just a very surprising response. And we're humbled by the support. So if you get a chance to come and see it.
Are there
tonight.
still some tickets available?
I don't
for
know.
tonight's
Somebody
show?
said it was sold out, which I don't really believe. It's probably just some kind of clever spin that somebody's doing. But I would give them a ring and see if you could get some tickets, because it's quite an interesting show.
Yeah, and last week, it was, I think, Wednesday last week when you performed, it was sold out. There was a line around the block. And, I mean,
Yeah.
we go to Safari Sam's often here. We love that club. And that was a sight to see when there was, like, a line around the block, just like a Viper Room style if you're on, like,
wow.
Sunset
You're giving me
Strip.
goose pimples now.
They love you, you know, Chris. So, but let's talk a bit about the new CD right now that's out. The Alternative. You want to hold that there,
Yeah,
Chris?
that's not out.
Well, it's not out here in America, but after this performance on Music Plus TV, you know, people are going to be calling you up like crazy here to give you a deal in America.
Well, as I said, it better be a fucking good deal, because I'm a bit of a hard case to deal with.
You are picky, but you should be, because your music's great. So.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, you're very in control of your music.
Yeah.
All the songs on the CD, The Alternative.
Mm-hmm.
You write, produce, everything.
I record, and yeah, bit of a control freak, I guess you could say.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
With your I could see, because your performance is very tight. It's not just about the music when you go see IMX.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a full theatrical vibe, I feel, when I was in the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been interested in kind of cabaret and theatre, and I think injecting a bit of that into the music, which is quite visual music anyway, I think. It's something I'm really interested in, so the combination seems to work quite well.
All right, well, I'm going to give the fans out there a little taste of your song right here that they can check out, President. Here's the video for it. Rock This, hanging out with Chris, IAMX.  'Cause 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 '
Hi, we're Placebo, and you're watching Music Plus TV.
I keep forgetting to push the on pedal. That's my problem.
Fall into you is all I seem to do when I hit the bottle, 'cause I'm afraid to be alone. Tear us in two is all it seems to do. As the anger fades, this house is no longer home. Don't give up on the dream. Don't give up on the one thing. And everything that's true. Don't give up on the dream. Don't give up on the one thing. Because I want you to. Because I want you to. Because I want you to. Because I want you. Because I want you. Stumble into you is all I ever do. My memory's hazy and I'm afraid to be alone. Tear us in two is all it's gonna do. As the headache fades, this house is no longer home. Don't give up on the dream. Don't give up on the one thing. And everything that's true. Don't give up on the dream. Don't give up on the one thing. Because I want you to. Because I want you to. Because I want you to. Because I want you. Because I want you. Because I want you to. Because I want you to. Because I want you. Because I want you. Fall into you is all I ever do when I hit the bottle, 'cause I'm afraid to be alone. Tear us into, tear us into, tear us into, because I want you to. Because I want you to. Because I want you. Because I want you. Because I want you to. Because I want you to. Because I want you. Because I want you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing this with us. It's been fantastic. Now everybody has to go home and take a hot bath.
Woohoo! Because I Want You from Placebo. I have Chris right here from IAMX live in the studio, and I played that video for you because they're mates of yours, and you worked with them on remixes, right?
Yeah, I did a remix for Every You, Every Me, and I've toured with them, and we're old friends.
And some big festivals for the IAMX band that you're in right now, right?
Yes, yeah.
Recently?
We did one in Europe with them, yeah. It was nice to see them again, because I haven't seen them for a few years, but...
Oh, it's been like a gap.
Yeah, you kind of, you come together, you hang out for a while, and, they have families.
When they have
and
a
then-
record coming out, and then they're
yeah,
on the road, and
exactly.
you guys have a record. So, now, do you know those guys from back in the Sneaker Pimps days?
Yeah,
Around
we toured with
London?
them with Sneakers, yeah, and yeah, they were hanging out in London. We were hanging out in London too.
Those were the days, though.
Yeah, man.
Like, come on, Placebo, Sneaker Pimps. But do you think you're going to be doing some more dates maybe with Placebo this year? Because you're
I don't know,
supporting your record in there, too.
I don't know. I'm really sort of so kind of wrapped up in this IAMX thing and maybe getting out to the States more.
Oh, you're coming
That's
right back.
the intention. It'd be nice to come back maybe just after the summer with a solid release and a plan, and I don't know. So I'm not really thinking about getting support slots and stuff. We have a
Right.
very independent attitude as well, so
Which is good. And I mean, you're here like months in advance before the record's even out in
Yeah.
America. So we love that here and promoting music for the sake of music, you know.
exactly, yeah.
You don't need to have a record deal or, you know, tours or whatnot. But I want to talk about your sold out shows here in the U.S., right? Doing very well. You did Austin, Texas, South by Southwest, Safari Sam's last week in L.A.
Yeah.
Tonight, Safari Sam's again. Check it out, because this is your last opportunity for a while to see Chris live in IAMX here in L.A. Then after here, you go to Chicago, you were saying, and then
Yeah,
New York?
Chicago and then New York, yeah.
And do you love New York? Is that one of
I
your
think
favorite
New York's
cities?
great. It's quite European. That's why
Yes.
I can relate to it a bit more than the West Coast, because it's quite a culture shock coming here. I love it here, but it is very different. New York's great. Chicago's nice too. You know, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been to the States, so I'm just getting used to the feel
Wait,
of it.
how long
again.
has it been?
I don't know, about 4 years or something.
And were you, the last time you were here, were you on tour with the Sneaker Pimps? Or?
Yeah, I think we were.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
I never got to see the Sneaker Pimps live.
Oh.
You got, and I'm
Maybe
serious.
one
Like
day.
you were, like Chris is one of the main people behind the Sneaker Pimps, producer, right, and writer, and all
Yeah,
that of those
yeah,
great
cool.
Spin Sugar.
Yeah.
I love it, and I hear the sexiness in IMX still. You know,
Good.
it's good stuff. You guys have to check out the CD, The Alternative, especially if you are a Sneaker Pimps fan back in the day, or fans of Placebo. You know, because you have all sorts of elements on
Yeah.
this new CD. So I want to do like a close-up of it here. Bam, right there. IMX, The Alternative. And are you selling this at your shows?
Yeah, you
how
can
can
get
they
it on
pick
the
it
merch
up?
store, yeah, with all sorts of other weird goodies. We have IMX wine, we have rings,
Oh,
we
you have
have...
IMX wine?
Yes, very sophisticated.
great.
And you can go online, 1995.com, which is my management, and they're selling all those strange things too. So yeah, go for it.
Yeah, wine's good. You know what you should sell? This jacket. I would buy
Yeah,
this in a
jacket.
second. I love your style.
Thank you very much.
You should be like IMX right across in like this yellow.
Yeah, I
you
was
know,
thinking,
right?
This should be yellow.
Right, this should be yellow.
fucked
Can you
up
guys see
big
that?
time.
No, it's all, next time. Hey, tonight.
Yeah.
But speaking of tonight's performance, we just saw the video for President.
Yeah.
And it's very theatrical, and your live show is a lot like that as well.
Yeah,
You come
yeah.
out in a top hat, and you're just very into the whole show aspect
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. I think it gives me a place to go. You know, day to day I feel quite normal. So at night I can kind of unleash the beast and really lose myself. And it's a really nice place to be. So.
And do you chat with the fans a lot after the shows?
Yeah, if I get a chance. Usually I'm really, really sweaty and tired. But if they catch me, and I'm usually quite polite, and I will talk to them because
Yeah.
they support me. So that's the least I can do.
Yeah, and you're basically supporting this tour on your own.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
you don't have a label, even
Nope.
back in Europe, you know, bringing up the money to
Yeah,
come over here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because we kind of got the flow going in Europe, and the shows are doing well, and you know, I can kind of collect a bit of cash to project us into the US. But
Oh, okay.
I'm still going to be bankrupt after this tour. I'm sure.
So you guys keep coming to see IMX.
Yeah.
Support
Help.
the music, you know.
Help.
Yeah. So let's talk a bit about other songs here on the CD. Spit It Out.
Yeah.
Is that your next single?
It is. That's the plan. I mean, we've had that single in Europe, and that was good success. And I think, yeah, we're planning President Spit It Out, and then maybe a more kind of dancey, nightlife, edgy.
Yeah, I like
thing.
that song, Nightlife. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, all of them are really good, everybody. So.
Oh, thank you very
But
much.
nightlife, and now speaking of nightlife, you're based in Berlin now.
Yeah.
How's the nightlife in Berlin, and did it inspire you to write some of these songs in the record?
It did.
here?
It did. I mean, I think it was more subconscious than anything because I went to Berlin and I kind of locked myself away in a room, so I didn't have that much time to go out. But I'd always had this romantic vision of Berlin in my head anyway, so I think that came quite naturally. And it's the kind of place where it's a very relaxing, liberal, and sexy place to hang out anyway.
Yeah.
So it just, you know, you soak it in, and it comes across, I think, in any of the music.
What are some great clubs that we should definitely check out if we're in Berlin? some more underground clubs.
Yeah,
like,
you should
speaking
go
of
to the
sexy and
underground.
dirty
Oh.
rock and roll clubs, that's what I want to know about, Chris.
Well, there's a few clubs. There's the famous Kit Kat Club, which is the kind of the really dirty club. If you want to check that out, there's Rio, which is very very interesting, edgy culture shock. And
like some S&M type clubs over
that's the
there.
Kit Kat Club.
That's what I was gonna. Yeah.
It's the very famous club that was on the film Cabaret, and that begins at 8 in the morning.
8
So that gives you a
a.m..
perspective of
Yeah.
where they go.
Do you hang out there and play there quite often? Or?
No.
Play. You can play more than music, Chris.
Yes. Oh, hang and play. Yes, of course. Yes.
That's a good one.
After
Good.
I do the gigs, I go down there.
Yeah, that's where you like your after hours
Yeah.
hangout.
Mhm.
So there's some good seedy clubs over there. In
Oh, dirty as you like.
that inspires the rock and roll music, you know. But you like to move and dance with your songs as well.
Yeah.
What songs do you recommend for the fans out there to get their groove onto from your CD?
Ooh, I don't know if you want something a bit kind of tribal or something like that. You could go for the alternative. They had the track, the title track, which is quite interesting. What else have we got here?
Yes. Oh, the Negative Sex.
Negative Sex is pretty energetic and intense.
Yes.
I would go for those two. Yeah.
Those two tracks, we recommend them. So play it over and over. Get your groove on.
Get your groove on.
All right. So you're doing, after the dates here, you're going back to Europe, right?
Yeah.
And you're playing the Castle Party Festival. I want to hear a little bit about that.
Oh wow.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, that's a very strange. I think it's like a dark wave festival in Poland,
Okay.
in a castle. I imagine some ridiculous.
Like masquerade. Are you
Yeah,
guys going to dress up? That's a great place. So you can
Yeah.
dress up. That's your whole deal.
Yeah, I
I
think it
love
will
that.
suit it very well.
Wear those masks.
Oh yeah. Very teasing.
Yes. I know. Too bad we can't have some costume changes here, you know, when you're doing your live set.
I can try.
You want to?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, today, actually, in a few minutes, we're going to be having a live acoustic set, a special from Chris from IAMX, you know. And what are you going to be playing for us?
I'll probably just play President and Spit It Out, I think.
Okay,
with the help
perfect.
of
Yes.
vocalist in my band at the moment.
We're going to bring
She's
her
doing-
out,
yeah.
and they all have style when you're on stage, you know. There's so much going on. She plays keyboards, too, right? I
Keyboards,
saw that
bass,
the other night.
vocals, yeah.
She's very talented. See. All right, so we're going to kick it to a video right now, and we'll be right back with Chris from IAMX. You're watching Rock This with Jen.
Juice.